Video, audio, test, 1, 2. Volume is at the right level. All right.
Cool.
I think we can do it. Let's do it.
There's nothing stopping us.
No, nothing's going to stop us now. Nothing. All right, here goes.
We can build it together. All right, go ahead.
You made me want to watch Mannequin.
Nothing would make me want to watch Mannequin.
FilmSack might have to do it one day.
Oh, yeah. All right, yeah, that would make me want to watch Mannequin.
Might be the only way I would ever watch it again.
Absolutely the only way.
Yeah, that's the trick. All right, here we go. Oh, Jackalope Ashley thinks Mannequin is great. You are so wrong about that.
You're so wrong, Jackalope Ashley.
It's a horrible film.
When James Spader writes his resume to get on, Boston Legal or whatever, Red Reddington, whatever that show is, The Blacklist, he doesn't mention Mannequin.
Red Reddington.
Red Reddington. Isn't that his name?
I don't know. Is that's his name? That's horrible. I don't watch. I haven't seen that show.
The nickname is Red. It's something else, and his last name is Reddington.
Oh, yeah. Well, it shows what I know, which is very little about
that. Black.
I don't know anything about it.
Raymond Red Reddington.
It really is Red Reddington. Okay.
Well, his name is Raymond Reddington, but he goes by Red.
All right, that's cool. Yes, and Rainbow Bright, we plan Gremlins 2. As soon as it streams, we'll do it.
Oh, heck yeah, I love. That's another one of my guilty pleasures is Gremlins 2. Yeah. It's so different from the first one. Have you seen Gremlins 2?
Years ago, so long ago, I don't remember hardly. But I remember it being a little more hardcore and nuts. I remember it being just like off the wall.
It was completely nuts. Yeah, I mean, it's basically like, we know the last one was kind of this attempt at being a tongue-in-cheek, teen horror film, or not even really teen monster film, whatever.
Yeah.
This one, no, we're just off the rails. We're smoking the crack, and we want you to come with us.
Yep. Which I admire. I like that in a thing.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're ready. You ready? We're ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. That's fantastic. Here goes, everybody. It starts in 3, 2, 1.
Today's quality cars are miracles of engineering precision, superbly styled. But the most important provisions depend on us, our attitudes and skills behind the wheel.
Blessed be the power that suffuses the ancient machinery in this fortress.
The Morning Stream. What are you gonna do? Charge me with smoking?
Welcome to TMS, everybody. This is the Morning Stream. It's August 14th. It's 2019. It's 9:09 in the morning, and it's me, Scott Johnson, him, Brian Ibbett. Hi, good morning.
Well, hello, Scott. So look at this. We're almost at the middle point of August where we say, oh my God, I can't believe it's the middle of August already.
Yep. I'll do that tomorrow on the 15th where it's official.
Yep.
It's also my brother's birthday, so...
the Ides of August.
In case I forget it tomorrow, happy birthday, Matt. You don't look in a day over... Physically, it looks like he's about 15. I don't know how he does it. My Korean brother has retained youth in a way that is disturbing. He does
look great. At least all the videos that I've seen. I guess I met him a couple times at Nerdtacular's gone by, but whenever you post a video of him, it's like, wow, is this taken 20 years ago?
Yep.
Does this man age?
He doesn't age. He's just this spindly, skinny, muscly little bastard. It drives me crazy.
Microwave grasshoppers keep you young.
It gets you every time. That's what I'm doing wrong. All this jambalaya is going to kill me. I got to
discover the fountain of youth.
Yeah, exactly. You should have eaten that pizza while you were in Vegas.
That's right. Hey, before we go any further, big happy 20th anniversary to Kuzarate in the chat room and his bride, Sarah. The two of them are heading to Disneyland for their anniversary. So
that's fantastic.
Go ride a bunch of fun stuff.
Yeah. If you're there on the 17th or 18th, you will see the fine folks that I performed their wedding the other day. They were here for dinner last night.
Going there too?
Yeah. Adam and Meg are going there for 2 days. So listen to their next few days. This is awesome. This sounds like something you would do. So they were here last night for dinner. Lovely time. He gave me some spotted dick.
Very good. Some
Yep.
spotted dick, yes.
some lemon biscuits, and some kind of famous other thing. Oh, and a big giant Jamie Oliver book with all these like British recipes in it, which is really cool. And we made
Hope that also has spotted dick in it.
It probably does. We made jambalaya and had a great time and hung out. And it was great.
yeah.
So we sent them on their way. Today they go to Bryce Canyon, which is the beautiful alien planet at the
Nice.
southern edge of our fine state. And then from there they go to Las Vegas for a day. You might be familiar with Las Vegas. I think.
I'm familiar with it.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm not, ready to go back, but
Yeah. Yeah, you're a little fresh from
still with
there.
that place for a little bit.
Sure. And then they go to Anaheim and Disneyland for a couple of days. And hopefully, I think I've got it arranged so they get a little Blizzard tour because they're big Blizzard fans.
Oh, nice.
So
My
that'll
God,
happen.
That's like the best trip.
Yeah. They're having a great time. And
They're
this-
going to look back and they're going to say, wow, getting married was, fourth on the list of coolest things that we did and saw this trip. Holy cow.
And that's not even the half of it. They started in Seattle, like I was telling you about. They went all the way up to British Columbia, came down through Montana, stayed in this
Montana,
amazing
yeah.
mountain bed and breakfasty looking Airbnb in Montana. Did a bunch of cool stuff there. Came whipping around to us. Did the wedding. Hung around for a couple of days. She claims they've been in Portland, Seattle, and a couple other places. They like Salt Lake City the best for cleanliness and size and stuff you can do. They were and I think they're telling me the truth. They could just be blowing smoke in my butt, but they really liked the city. And they're right downtown, staying like right down in the middle of town, which is cool. Anyway, then they go do all this other stuff. Then check this out, Brian. They're in Anaheim for a couple of days, and then they go down to Mexico on some island where the rainforest meets the beach. I don't know where that is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Somewhere awesome. And then they're there for 7 days.
Oh, wow.
Of just
Geez, so that's
chilling.
really that's right there. That's the honeymoon business right there. It's like the beach and just hanging out almost in a little secluded little paradise.
Right. All of that is,
Dang.
isn't that great? So they're doing all that, and then they finally are, and then they're moving to Singapore, which is where they're going to live. She's from New Zealand. He's from London. They're moving to Singapore. He's got a job there lined up already in a veterinary clinic. I checked Rainer out last night to figure out why she's not eating her food. That was nice of him.
Oh, good.
Couldn't even find anything really wrong with her. He thinks she's just being picky, which I think is probably.
Finger up the bum. Did they do that?
They didn't do that, no.
I meant the dog, by the way.
Oh, well then, yes and no then. They were just lovely company, but
That's so
the
cool.
point is they may... the whole point of me bringing that up, so that we don't take this away from Kuzarat and Sarah, it's entirely possible you guys cross paths on the if you're there on those same days in Disneyland, is all I'm
Totally,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah. So
And it's funny because my aunt and uncle are doing they're in Zion or maybe Bryce Canyon, but they basically left Vegas Sunday afternoon when we left the pool, and then went to get an RV, a recreational vehicle, to go take into the mesas and the fine rocky parts of Utah to go see arches in Zion and all that stuff.
they should
And then they're
absolutely
coming
do
back
that.
to Vegas. So I wonder if they're, that path is going to cross too.
Probably possible.
It's possible.
That's
Yep.
an amazing part of the state. I'm so jealous of everyone who's anywhere near Bryce Canyon. That place is like otherworldly in a way that even makes the Salt Flats look like it's normal. Like it's just nuts down there.
Wow. That's cool.
So that's great. Hey, I think we should do this.
I like to eat.
We're gonna eat. Let's see here. Where did I put it all? Oh, I moved it because I cleaned up in here. All right, I'll go grab it. It's right over there. We have things we gotta test.
Licorice woman.
Licorice and what's the other thing? Sunflower seeds. Hold on.
Sunflower
Grab
seeds.
it. Okay, we're here. We got it.
Good. When we last left, we had consumed the school chalk,
Uh-huh.
the duo drops, which were really good, the soft bites, which were okay.
Mm-hmm.
We have the brown beehives next, the triple zout bricks, and the skulls, which have a 10-second challenge that goes along with them. Plus, I have one that's specifically for me, a little licorice disc.
Yeah.
See that very carefully.
Yeah.
That I need to try and identify the flavor of. I'm going to do that while you're getting situated there because you're.
That's totally fine. I think I'm about ready.
It says 25 Klein. I
Mm.
don't know if you can see that, but it's a.
Here, let
oh,
me go full screen on you. Do that again. Let's see it again.
Yeah, it looks like I've frozen, haven't I?
No, you're good on my end.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it probably won't. Like
It's like a disc.
it's like a little 25, a little disc of. But it says 25 Klein. Klein.
Hey, I have one of those too, I think. Oh yeah, I do.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, mine says 5 though, not 25. It says 5 Kleine.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I
That's
don't
funny that you got a discounted.
know. I did. I got a discounted disc.
Discounted one. That's funny. All right. Well, so this is the one that we. If you want to try it, we have to identify the flavor.
Okay, so this is.
It's a good one probably to do first before these other ones.
All right, here goes. I'm just gonna put the whole thing in there.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Tastes like black licorice.
Ugh.
Oh, pretty salty black licorice.
Yeah, don't like it. That's not the 10-second challenge, right?
No,
I didn't like that.
not a fan.
Nope. Not good. 5.25. Yours is probably worse because there's 20 extra of whatever is bad in there.
I'm still trying to figure out if there's another flavor besides
Not-
salt, and there isn't.
Not that I can tell. All right. In oh my
All right,
gosh.
let's move on to the next one.
Yeah.
So the next one are these little brown, circular honeycomb-looking ones.
Oh yeah, the honeycomb ones. They look great. Let's try this.
Honeycomb's big.
Yeah. It's not small. No.
No.
What a dumb.
Somebody got paid to write that.
It's so dumb, right? It's the dumbest
Yeah.
thing. All right. These look like honeycomb.
Oh, they're a lot softer than the last
Oh,
one too.
You gotta put that in there. Oh yeah, they're like gushy. These are all right.
Yeah.
I don't like the texture though.
No.
Nope. I feel like I'm eating somebody's foot skin.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like somebody wadded up somebody's foot skin, made me eat it.
Oh God. Ugh. God. That is the most foul description. Yeah. Foot skin. Ugh.
It's
Like the hard, calloused foot skin off the bottom of the foot.
all scraped off. You've ever seen that GIF of that lady scraping her foot and putting it in the?
No, and I don't need to. I've seen my crazy neighbor belt sand the calluses off his feet, and that's plenty. That's all I need to see.
Yeah, it's no good. All right, well that was
All
bad.
right.
That was bad. Don't want those again.
Well, and it's just about to get worse, Scott, because next we have the Forti, F-O-R-T-I. These are the triple Zout bricks.
And this is the. Let me see yours.
The
Hold it
only description is seriously salty.
up. Is it this one? This little
It's a
triangle.
little square brick.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a square brick. Hold on.
Well, rectangular brick.
Okay, it is rectangular then.
Yeah.
There are two of them.
There are two of them.
Okay, and it says salt on it or SAL on it.
Mine says Forti, F-O-R-T-I, but maybe...
Mine says SAL. This one says. Hold on, maybe they all say something different, or they spell something if you put them together or something. Let me see. It's the weirdest thing. Oh, this one does say 40. I have one that says. Oh no, this one says fourth, and the other one says Sol. I don't know what that means.
Are you sure it's an H? Because I think it's an I. I think.
Oh, is it? Is it?
I think so, but, you know.
Fortney. Anyway.
Fortney.
Fortney. All right, so here we go. Now, is this a thing we have to, this is the 10-second?
No, the 10-second challenge is the separately wrapped skull.
Shit.
But because it's salty, I'm not even going to put the whole licorice in my mouth. I'm like biting a bit of it off. Oh, yeah.
It's bad! Ah! Oh, my Lord. Hold on. Water.
Nope. Ah!
Horrible. Horrible.
Oh, it gets worse.
It's...
Ah!
It's really bad.
Maybe Barker's going out of style now.
That's just horrible.
Okay.
That's really bad. That's the one of the worst thing I've ever. That's really bad.
Yeah, that is. Not a fan. I'm throwing the other one out.
Who eats these?
I'm throwing the other one out so I don't accidentally eat that.
Brian,
I don't want to.
Somebody somewhere buys this by the little bag and eats them on purpose.
Yeah, right?
Who does that? I don't want to know who that is. I don't want to associate with anyone who does that. All right, here's the isolated final unit here. Yep.
10-second challenge. Hold them in your mouth for 10 seconds. Don't spit them out before the time is up. If you tough through the salt, the hard candy is quite enjoyable. So this looks like another salty one.
Great.
There's
It's a little turd.
the skull.
Yeah, it's a skull, right? I mean, there's a reason they make it in skull form. This is going to be bad.
Oh, I need something to grip onto.
All right, here we need a musical theme for this.
Yes.
Hold
10
on.
seconds. You've got to.
Let me
You got
pull
to have
this
a
up.
timer too.
All right, this is going to. Let's see. Do we do need a timer? You know what? I'm going to set a timer for us. Okay.
Yep.
Hold on. It's taking me just a second. This is great audio. I realize. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Can we just do it on Siri or something? You got it?
I have it on. Yeah, I got it on my phone.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. We're gonna do 10 seconds, right? And I'll count it down and say start when we're there.
All right.
And then I'm gonna play this
Be
the
a
whole time.
3, 2, 1, go situation, right?
All right. That's gonna play the whole time. It's just a
God.
nice
Okay.
nervous
All right.
theme behind us, and it starts in 3, 2, 1. Oh. I don't know if I can do it. Oh,
Oh.
this is really bad. Okay. That's a second.
Yep.
Oh.
It's funny because he does say if you tough through the salt, the hard candy is quite enjoyable. And I made it to the hard candy.
I didn't. Oh. That makes me want to vomit. Is the hard candy any good?
It's better. It's better than the rest of it.
Oh. That's horrible.
Oh, it's better than the outside was.
That makes
But
that
the,
last one seem good. And it's still bad. That's the devil's plaything. That's really, really bad. I cannot believe we did that. All right.
All right.
That's it. I'm done with these. No more of these.
And now let's eat something that's supposed to be salty.
Yeah. That we want to be. We should do the Taco
By the
Bell
way-
ones. Or the Taco Extreme
But-
Taco Bell
oh yeah,
ones.
that sounds great. By the way, big thanks to TMS Mashups for sending that. As bad as the flavor was, the experience was fun, and
Yeah. It's
and actually, the school chalk and the duo drops, those I could eat a whole bag of.
it feels like I've gargled pig vomit. That's what it feels like. All right. We got these Biggs brand.
It's like we're on the worst episode of Iron Chef ever. The secret ingredient is a pig vomit with a foot skin.
Put the skin. Taco Supreme sunflower seeds from Taco Bell under the brand Biggs. These were sent to us by. Oh crap!
Oh,
Where's the name?
well, I can
Oh,
pull
here
up
it
an
is.
email. I can pull it up in email. You got it?
I think so. Enjoy the seeds. These are from Sloan Ozone Prosper. Keep Sloan weird in the tadpole. He's from Texas.
Nice. Okay, cool.
He sent these in. I'm guessing this is going to be a billion
We
times
don't know
better.
if Sloan is man or woman, and it doesn't matter.
No, it's
They
fine.
were nice enough to send us seeds.
Yeah, Sloan is a
All right,
very.
so these are Taco Supreme flavored.
Yes, Taco Supreme. There's a picture of there's actual Taco Bell logo, and then a picture of a Taco
this is
Supreme
sponsored.
on the side there.
Right.
Which I don't think, you know what? It's the one menu item at Taco Bell I've never had, and I think it's
What?
because I think it's because I've always assumed that it was just paying more money for roughly the same thing as a regular taco.
No, you get tomatoes and sour cream. It's absolutely the way to go. The sour cream
Yeah.
and the complex flavors brought forth by the sour cream contacting ever so slightly the ground beef.
You know, you've really sold me. I'm going to go get one later. That sounds great.
They are really good, actually.
They sound good. All right, so we're going to just try these. These are supposed to be nice and flavorful. I love a good sunflower seed, so I'm a fan.
Here we go. Do you shove 5 in your mouth and then like sort through them like?
Yeah. 2 or 3 at a time. Break them open. Spit them out. It's great road trip food. Mm-hmm. Oh, see, this is good. This is going to kill whatever I had in my mouth before.
It is. I'm getting like a taco sauce flavor.
Yeah, that tastes like it tastes like the Inferno sauce you get. Mm-hmm. Doesn't it? It's not hot, but it's like that flavor.
It's good though.
It does taste like Taco. It tastes like Taco Bell.
It tastes like Taco Bell. It tastes like the sauce. I mean, I was thinking, why'd they call it Taco Supreme and not regular taco flavor?
Yeah.
Is there a hint of tomato and sour cream in this?
Not getting that really. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's way better than that. I'd eat that over the licorice, though. I'll tell you that. No, it's a little high on the it's a little hardcore on the taco flavor, but maybe I get used to it after a dozen of these. Mm-hmm. Man,
listen, you'll have it wiped out during Heroes of the Storm tonight with.
Oh yeah.
Bo and John.
Yeah, by then I'll be fine. Don't you guys worry your little heads. I am gonna try. I think I may get Nick to eat this little triangle or this little rectangle one of the licorice. I think.
Good. Yes. Yeah, tell him he gets. Too bad you don't have another skull to give him.
Yeah, I just want to see his face when he does that. Right. Well, all right. Well, there you go. We've done it.
Food that is fresh.
We've had food that is fresh.
Very cool.
Thank you for that, both everybody who did it. And we've got more of these to try down the road. We'll fit these in the next few days as well. Different flavors that you can get. Mm-hmm. Real quick
Another
here.
quick note.
Oh yeah, how'd your puzzle pint go? I always love hearing about this.
Yeah, last night was Muppet themed, so all of the answers were Fozzie Bear style puns, which were hilarious. And then the meta puzzle was a beast, a monster trying to figure out. But Clark and Nikki and Ryan and Tina and I did well. We completed the whole thing in an hour and 10 minutes, which might be our fastest time ever.
That's pretty good
for doing one of these. And quick reminder, if you haven't, like if you're you've looked and there are no puzzle pints in your area, don't worry, you can go to puzzlepint.com, click the link that says puzzles, and download previous months and then do them at home with the family.
Oh, that sounds all right. All right. Mm-hmm. But you lose the competition aspect, right? Where you're kind of going up, or are you really going up against other people? How does it work? I can't remember now.
You're going up just for bragging rights. I mean, basically, it's like, we did it faster, but there's no prize or anything like that. Especially since you can go up to the desk and say, we need help on this puzzle, or where we, just a nudge. Are we going in the right direction or whatever? And since they offer clues and hints, then, there's no.
Sure.
There's no real way to be super hyper competitive there.
What if the chat room asked a great question? Jackalope Ashley asked, what if your family is a cat? Can you still do these puzzled pints if your family is a cat?
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, you can do these solo, and they're absolutely a blast. And I'd recommend looking back at the older ones, some of the fun ones here. I mean, the Labyrinth themed one was really good. The Nightmare Before Christmas themed one, and they have little photos with what the theme was. There was a Friends one at the beginning of the year. January was TV show Friends related. Dark Crystal.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Friends. It's been on lately in our house again.
Has it?
I think Friends has diminishing returns. It has diminishing returns over time. Like, you can watch it and have a good time, but if you've watched it for like the 4th or 5th time through, it starts to. You will have a better time watching Seinfeld 5 times through than you're watching Friends 5 times through. I'll just say that.
Yeah, you don't want to overdo Friends.
I think you can watch Cheers again and be okay, or something like that. But
right.
Friends has, well, like I say, diminishing returns. And really, you should ignore the last few seasons. Just pretend they don't exist. They're not great.
As soon as Joey and Phoebe start making goo-goo eyes at each other, you're done.
Yep.
Just move on.
Yep. Rachel's pregnant. That's a sign. Don't stick around. It's bad after that. All right. Well, that's all well and good. That was fun. I had fun there. That was fun.
That was fun. That was some fun foodiness.
Pig vomit.
Foodosity.
Yeah. Love a good food vomit. Or no, pig vomit is what I meant. We're going to get Dunaway up in it and open up the phone lines and all that business. Let's see here. We got to do that real quick. I thought I had this open. I didn't, but I will. And we'll have a little Battle Royale, a chance for you to win prizes, play a little game, screw around a little bit, have some fun. I think Dunaway's here. Dunaway, you there?
Oh, I'm here.
Woo!
Oh, hi.
That voice you hear is the one, the only Brian Dunaway from South Carolina, all the way here to have some fun with us in Battle Royale. Brian, how's it going this morning?
Oh, hi, Scott and Brian. Doing pretty good.
Oh,
Pretty good.
Are you
Pretty.
you're working for the man today? You're making
Every
it happen?
night and day.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Got to get that.
TCB.
Got to get that done. I understand.
Don't forget the why.
Absolutely. It's good to have you here. We're going to play a game. People at home who are watching us live, you're encouraged to call the following number, 801-471-0462. That's 801-471-0462. Brian Dunaway, I'd like to share a text with you that I got yesterday.
Oh my! Please share a text that you got yesterday.
I will. I got this. This is about you, so I want you to hear this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I get this text from, where is it? Oh my gosh. Why is my timer still going off? I think I reset it and didn't mean to. All right. It's Garrett Weinzierl, friend of the program, sent me a text.
Oh, Garrett, yeah.
Late yesterday, and he says, hey, finally catching up on Film Sack, and I officially think Dunaway is insane. Then I said,
well, of course.
I said, haha, do tell. He says, let's see, his opinion of Minority Report has always confounded me. So I wanted to give you an opportunity to respond. How do you feel about that? Because you're a vehement disliker of Minority Report.
As I've said in the past, I'll say it again. I don't have to like everything.
Yeah.
I cannot like things. It's what I do. It doesn't make me crazy. It's just a fact.
All right.
Just like some people, might not like Rocky Road ice cream. It's okay if you don't. And you could even say, I don't like crunchy things in my ice cream, and I'll totally go, sure.
Yeah. Where do you stand?
And that
won't
just
think
means
you're crazy.
more for everybody else, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's the way to think
Right.
about it.
That's
yeah.
right. Do you
So Minority Report is like Rocky Road to me, but I like Rocky Road, so it's a bad analogy.
how do you feel about black licorice in all of its forms?
I like black licorice. I think it's delicious and refreshing.
Boy, Jamie, you probably ought to send a bag to Dunaway. See how he feels about it.
Give us what
Not
that's
everybody likes the black licorice, though. No, sir.
No, although this explains a lot. All right, we have a caller on the line. Hi, who's this?
Hi, it's Alex Albisu.
Well, hello, Alex Albisu.
Well, hello.
You may know him from such things as America's Top Podcaster, if you want to be. How's it go, Brian? What's the total title?
If you want to be.
America's Next Top Podcasting Idol.
All right, that's
Project.
close.
If you want to be.
If you want to be. It's good to have you here, Alex. How are you this fine day?
Good. How are you guys?
We're great. Alex is one of those guys that just uses his name on the internet. He's like me. I like it. I admire that when people just use their name.
Yeah, none of these
Yeah, I
fake
got sick and tired
BS.
of trying to be creative with the name situation. So
Goofball.
I went the Scott Johnson route.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to have you here. We should give him a nickname. Slick.
The king of podcasting.
There you go. King of podcasting.
Sure.
K-O-P. It's the cops. All right. Hey, we got a game to play. Brian, you can explain to Alex what he could win, how he could win, and what our topic is, please.
That's right. So I'm going to give Scott and Brian a topic, and they're going to go back and forth with answers for that topic. If one of them gives a wrong answer, a repeated answer, or they take too long to come up with an answer, the one is going to go to the other player. Your job, Alex, is to predict who's going to come out on top based on the topic. Today, you are playing for a pair of games from Steam, maybe 2+, The Binding of Isaac plus Wrath of the Lamb, which I think is a DLC, right?
Yeah, it's like a
Add-on?
chunk of new add-on. It's really good, too. Makes that game awesome. Yeah.
And Cave Story Plus,
Also
which is
awesome.
larger than Cave Story regular.
Yeah, a really good game also. Older, but still holds up. It's fantastic. Those are both good.
Excellent.
Well.
So the last time we did this, you guys, we did Apple software varieties, right? We did like the different versions of Mac OS and their little nicknames.
Yep.
Nickname.
Seems only appropriate that we do this one then today. It came to me from Adrian Jimenez. More than 100 different varieties of apple are grown in the United States.
Oh, wow. That didn't see that coming.
Right? You're thinking Android, weren't you? Yeah, you studied Android, and now we're doing this. Only 19 of the most popular varieties account for 90% of apple production in the United States.
Okay.
According to the Apple Association, the USAA, you guys probably call it USAA, name the 19 most popular apples produced in the United States.
Oh my gosh, dude.
All right, so Alex, knowing that that's the topic,
Uh,
which of these two
I don't
fruit
even-
vendors do you think is going to come out on top?
oh God. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Dunaway.
All right. You want me to start?
All right.
And who do you
Yeah,
want to start?
I'll let Scott start.
Okay.
This was not a bad bet. I'm not saying it was the best bet, but it's not bad.
I think it's the best bet.
My fiance is an apple fiend, and she's always looking for the best apple. And so I'm constantly standing in the produce aisle going, that's not the kind she said. And so I'm always reading apple names. We'll see if my Walmart stocks the top 19 or not.
There you go. All right. Well, don't say anything yet, Brian, because Scott gets to start. Scott, tell me a brand or a kind of apple.
Well, the first one that jumps to mind is Granny Smith for some reason.
Good old Granny Smith.
That's because you like Granny Smith.
Yeah.
Number 3 most popular brand of apple or strain of apple produced in the U.S.
Strain. I like that.
Right.
Strain. I like it.
We just call them grannies around here.
Of course.
I'm going to go with Red Delicious. Who doesn't like a Red Delicious?
Everybody likes a Red Delicious. That's number 2 on the list of popular apples. How you like them?
How you like them apples?
Exactly.
Trying to remember if the... this is going to be hard. There's the Golden Delicious, I believe.
There is a Golden Delicious. Number 6 on the list.
Okay.
Like the Red Delicious, but golden.
And I have a quick rule question. It can't. We can't do like applesauce isn't going to count, or apple juice, or apple cider. That's why I'm
You really
asking.
have
I
to
want to make
clarify
sure.
that?
I just want to make sure. There's
No.
no like weird. Okay, just making sure.
No, apple juice and applesauce are
I'm
not
going with
varieties.
Apple Jacks. No, I'm
Not
just
varieties of apple.
kidding. Jacks is a form of apple.
Jack cereal, yes.
I love that.
What about Snapple? Is Snapple a variety of apple?
Okay, I'm gonna go with the number 1 apple at Walmart that's always there, and we always flip flop and back and forth on how to say it. It's either Gala or Gala, but I always say Gala.
Well, whatever you say, it is number 1. It is the number 1 most popular
Number one.
apple variety available in the U.S. Yeah, number 1, Gala or Gala.
Right,
Okay.
but not apple sauce. All right, go ahead.
But not applesauce. How about apple cider? All right, well then how about apple cider vinegar?
The ones that are kind of green and red, they might be my favorite.
You're not going to say caramel apple, are you?
No.
Ooh, that would be my favorite. Green and red.
Candy apple? No. I wouldn't say that one either.
I can't remember this name. Oh my gosh, this could be a problem. It's got
We
the
often
word.
talk
It's
about
got the
we
word.
often talk about the. Go ahead.
What? No, you. What? What did we talk about?
No, I wasn't going to stall for you for a second. I was going to say, do you like my fiance? She likes mushier apples, or as I
Ooh.
call them, mealy apples. I like mine to be, real firm.
Same.
Yes.
I don't.
I like a good crisp apple,
Yeah,
and I spoil myself. We have a little one of those apple corer things,
Oh,
and
nice.
I don't bite an apple anymore. I just core it, bring the slices
Right.
down to my desk, and munch on them all day long.
Those sound fantastic.
All day. That's a big apple.
Well, all right, not all day long, but often.
But a
Occasionally.
mushy apple, 100% is
Daily.
freaking disgusting, and nobody should eat it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say she would go with mushy, but it's is softer than I care for.
Sure.
Well, okay. Once we're done with this list, because there is one on here
Oh,
that
sorry.
I think is a softer list or softer variety.
Right.
That's. I'll go with that one, but that's as far as I'll go.
All right.
Applesauce.
Excellent.
All right, I'm gonna say.
Applesauce. It's real mushy.
I'm gonna say because Apple named their computer after one, so we'll say the Macintosh.
Very good.
Oh,
Number 7.
that's a good
Number 7 most popular Apple.
Okay. It might be.
I'm gonna go with the.
Macintosh.
I'm gonna go with the Fuji apple. Also very high up
Fuji.
there. Every time I go, it's like there's a Fuji apple. That's not what I wanted.
What's a
It is very
I
high
don't
up
even know
there.
what
Number
that is.
4
What is the
in
Fuji
popularity
apple?
list.
Is it just a normal apple, like a red apple?
It's an apple, but it's kind of pale. It always looks sick to me. It's like where these Red Deliciouses look so dark and luxurious, and then
Yeah.
this Fuji apple over here is just
It's
pale.
almost like it's light. It's red, orange. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's just the
A
ones I
little
get at
bit
Walmart.
smaller. By the way, it's a hybrid.
Oh.
It's half Red Delicious and half something else.
Oh.
Interesting.
What's the other thing?
Actually, I can tell you, it's half Old Virginia Rails Jeanette because that's not one of the
Even
ones
though-
on this list. So I can
Yeah,
tell
I
you
would have,
that
that would have never have
yeah.
guessed
I
that
didn't think so.
ever.
Right.
I dated her for 6 months back in the 90s.
Did you know?
Yeah. I might be at my road's end here. There's one with the word crisp in it. Crispy, the crispy
Yeah,
apple, something
Crispy.
crispy.
That's what they call them. They call them Crispies.
Hold on.
Apple Crispies.
Hold on.
All of Scott's apple intake is done through cereal or sauce.
Crisp. Maybe it's just
Have you ever shot for an apple, Scott? I'm just curious.
shot.
Just
Shot for one.
Shopped.
Oh, shopped. Yeah. I've got. I
You
picked
ever
up
shot an apple off a man's head, Scott?
Ever seen a
Thanks,
grown
William
man naked?
Tell.
I'll call it the crispy apple because I don't know the name. Maybe I'm right. Is
Dang.
it the crispy apple?
I can't give it to you.
No!
You're close, but I can't give it to you.
Is it Honey Crisp?
Honeycrisp.
Honeycrisp.
Honeycrisp is one of them. There is also the Crispin, which is
Oh, I've never
another
heard of Crispin.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Crispin. It's funny. Coors
Crispin
named
lover?
a cider flavor after, or not a flavor, but their cider that they make at Coors is Crispin as well. Here are the other ones you could have said. Ambrosia.
Wait, can I say my two
Oh,
favorite?
yeah.
Oh, Ambrosia. So I was going to say the Ambrosia apple is my favorite, or the Envy apple has been a new favorite. I don't know if that one's as popular.
Oh. Envy is not in the top 19. Ambrosia is in the top 19. I don't know if I've had an Ambrosia apple. What's
I
so
don't even
good.
know what it is.
what's so special about Ambrosia?
It's just it's a full-bodied apple. It's more sweet than tart, and it's somewhere between crisp and soft. It's a firm.
really?
It's just a good firm apple. But my absolute favorite is not really an apple at all. It kind of is. It's a hybrid. It's the Asian pear.
Oh,
I don't know if you've
yeah,
ever seen
right.
those. Those are the ones that come in
Yes.
the little basket.
A little self-contained
Yeah.
plastic wrapped container.
Asian
prone to
pears,
bruising.
100% with that. Asian pears are my favorite. If you got fruit and you got one of those, I'm picking that. They're so good. Ooh, it's good.
So the other ones you could have said: Ambrosia, Brayburn, Cameo, Cortland, Crips Pink or Pink Lady,
Crips.
Crips apple.
Crips.
Yeah.
Crips apples.
You don't want the
keep-
blood apple.
Keep those away from the blood
The
apple.
blood of the Crips. Yeah.
That's right.
Keep those
Crispin
away.
Empire apples, Honey
Right.
Crisp, one of my favorites. Jazz, Jonna Gold, Macoun, Paula Red, and Rome. Rome is a fairly popular.
Oh yes, Rome is the one that my fiance loves. That's her favorite, and it is never in season around here. It seems, so we never get any.
I've never even heard of those. Well, clearly my apple knowledge sucks. But that means, Alex, you win. Congratulations and well done. Yeah, good job. We're proud of you. Oh, wait, you get one of these.
Full-bodied apples. I've never heard
Congratulations.
anybody call
You're
any
a
apple
winner.
full-bodied before, by the way.
A
So
full-bodied apple? I haven't either.
It's a
Full-bodied
full
apple. Yes.
It's I'm telling you, you hold it and you can feel some apples are real light and they just feel kind of airy, but it's a heavier apple.
A denser apple, perhaps. More
It's a
dense.
denser apple.
Yeah. That means more juice jammed in there. That's what you're getting with a dense apple.
More juice.
Yeah, I played keytar for dense apple for 3 years. Alex, well done. You're going to get these codes. All you got to do is email Brian. You know his address already, and tell him, "Hey,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
Alex, and I win the thing." And he'll say, "No problem, bad voice," and he'll send them back over to you, and you'll be all set. That's just a joke. It's a long-running joke.
I'll go ahead and hang up now so that Scott doesn't have to hear my voice anymore.
Bye. All right.
See you later, Alex.
Yeah, he's out of here. Well done, Dunaway. Always fun. I'm looking forward to Film Sack this weekend because we did a little stand-in, like watch along this week with DS9, but this Saturday we get to get back together and do. What is it?
Cloud Atlas.
Cloud Atlas.
Ugh. Cloud Atlas.
Like
Thanks,
I had
Randy.
had this whole vacation thing, and I just completely forgot that on the other side of it, I've got to block out 3 hours to watch Cloud Atlas.
Right.
It is that long, right? It's a big long one, I guess.
I don't know if it's that long, but it feels that long.
It is one of those movies that you're like, wait, is this the same movie we started watching? I don't think it is.
Well, because it is like 3 movies, right? It's like 3 different.
172 minutes, so it's 8 minutes shy of being 3 hours.
Oh my lord!
Oh well, see, stop your belly aching.
Was it directed?
Just have a Johnny Gold and get over it.
Was it directed
there
by the
a way to watch
Wachowskis
this
or
movie?
produced by the Wachowskis? Like, what's their involvement?
Directed by the Wachowskis
Okay.
and Tom Tykwer,
Okay.
but also produced by and screenplay by the Wachowskis. But it's based on a novel by David Mitchell.
Yeah,
Which
highly
I've heard
regarded book.
Heard the book is really good. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about the book.
I wonder if there's a way to
You need some Hey Cliffy notes.
No, I just wonder if there's a way to watch the film in all the little story orders.
Oh, right. I still want some Cliff notes where Cliff from Cheers explains it to us. I think that would be a better way to.
So you got these people, they live on the beach, and they like gather around the fire, just much like the ancient Mayans actually used to do.
I mean, I would watch that if you're asking. Of course I would. That's fantastic. All right, well, there's your homework, everybody. We're gonna do that for Film Sack this weekend, and we had to bump Boop for a week, but don't worry, we'll be back. We got plenty to do.
Beep, bop,
Just
bork, bump, boop.
insane Monday and Tuesday, it turns out. But back at it next week. That's gonna do it. Brian Dunaway, have a fantastic. Go ahead.
Wait!
Go ahead.
Before we go, I almost forgot. I have an allergist appointment Monday, so you'll want to line up somebody for the thing.
Are
you giving us notice?
No.
I
like
know.
that.
You like that?
Are you getting poked? Like, are they gonna make you bleed and put stuff on you, or what are they doing? How do they do it?
It's
Finger up the bum?
supposed to. No. Wow. What allergist do you people go to? That's not how they work at all.
I discovered that I'm allergic to a finger up the bum.
And it's
I just
immediate,
go
right?
for
You
a
knew
follow-up.
right away that you were allergic. It didn't take any time at all.
Right.
As soon as the finger went in, you went, "Yep, I don't like it." It's
I
good.
knew instantly that I was allergic.
Yeah.
Don't like this. No, I'm just going for a follow-up. Which means 30 minutes of waiting for the doctor to come out and go, how's that
Yes.
medicine working?
Yeah.
Just fine. All right. See you next month.
Yeah.
No, but it's an allergist. Now, did you do the
back poke?
grid test?
Yes.
Yeah, the back
Oh,
poke.
yes.
So this is
Ow.
the follow-up where they tell you how you did.
Right. Well, no, they actually told me last time. They told me immediately. They said, yeah,
Okay.
you reacted poorly to needles. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry about the crying.
Yeah.
And no, they told me last time what I was allergic to. So he's just making sure the medicine is working.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then they'll reassess and give you the better stuff if it didn't work or whatever.
I suppose so, right?
Well,
We'll see.
I think you'll do fine. I'm excited for you. You're going to go in there. They're going to go, "Hey, you live in the South. Get used to it." That's what they'll say because you got.
Hey, you're cured.
Yeah.
Go home.
You go home and pay us a copay. Brian Dunaway, everybody. The Brian Dunaway on Twitter. We'll see you later. All right.
Yeah.
Twitter
well
accounts.
done.
We still give out Twitter accounts. That's what podcasts do. That's how we do it.
They do. Yep, exactly. Where can people find you online?
Yeah. Where are you online? Right here.
This is your radio newscaster with another exclusive sensational summary of world and local events.
It's time for some quick news. And it's brought to you by.
News. Brought to you by Coverville. Today, celebrating this day in 1984. All right, we already knew it was the one of the greatest years for movies. How did music do in 1984? Well, ask folks like Ray Parker Jr. and Dan Hartman and Corey Hart and Van Halen, who all had songs on the charts in 1984. But I'm not going to play those. Oh, no. I'm going to play covers because that's what I do. So listen to Coverville today at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, coverville.com, actually twitch.tv/Coverville to find the, 11 of the top 15 songs from this date in 1984.
Yeah, it was a good year. That would be a really big year for me. I was 14, and music started to matter, and that Ray Parker Jr. freaking Ghostbuster song was the greatest thing freaking ever. And 84 to 85, man, that's your
got
peak.
sued by Huey Lewis because it sounded too much like I Want a New Drug.
Oh yeah, I want a new drug, one that won't make me sick. Yeah, I can hear it now. Weird. All right, let's get to a couple of quick stories here. Nothing too serious or big, but we're gonna hit them anyway. For example, this one, a vlog, a family vlog channel. I don't know
people
why they're
still
calling
use
that.
the term vlog.
This article did, and I'm kind of annoyed by it, but they did. They're YouTubers, basically. But anyway, they are now selling creepy, lifelike dolls modeled after their newborn baby. You can buy them today, Brian. This is your chance. I want you to get on that.
Oh, look at that. That is creepy.
It is super creepy. The Ingrams, this is the name of the family. They have 1.2 million subscribers on YouTube. Welcomed their fourth child, Jace, into the world in March. His birth was documented and shared in video form called Emotional Live Birth, Labor, and Delivery.
The photo I was looking at was the actual baby, not the plastic recreation.
Oh, whoops.
The plastic recreation is a pretty obvious plastic recreation.
Okay, hold on. Let me go in here and look. Oh yeah, that's not the doll, that's the baby. Okay.
Right, that's the real baby. Yeah.
Okay, well that's not so scary then. Here, chat.
No, but scroll down and then you'll see the...
Here, I want the chat to see this. There we go. All right, so that's actual baby. Baby actual. And then down here you got this creepy doll. It's pretty creepy still.
It is a creepy doll.
Yeah.
It is a creepy doll.
I'm also not sure it looks like the baby at all.
That always follows you.
Also,
it's got a ruined eye. Always watching.
Yep. For only 279 to 234 pounds, you can be the owner of a replica.
The chicken was a creepy doll.
Yeah. I don't like it. I
don't like anything about this. I don't like family vlog channel.
Yep.
And when the first time I read the headline, I thought, oh, so they would make a lifelike doll based on your baby. No, it's based on their own baby. Who wants to have a doll of their baby?
Nobody.
What's so special about their baby?
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, we live in weird times, but this is freaking weird. Hey, by the way, for an additional $79, you can also purchase an accessories kit that comes with Ingram family branded diapers, 3 onesies, a blanket, a pacifier attached to a beaded Jace string, and a birth certificate hand signed by the family.
Some people just think they're too much the shit, you know?
Yeah.
It's like they just think they're too damn important, and really you're not.
No.
You're
but someone bought this. You know, somebody bought this, right? It's those people I want to worry about. Those are the ones I'm concerned with.
Right.
Not
like,
that
do you think if we 3D printed a minivan, a little model of van, do you think we could get people to buy it? Probably not. And I'd be worried about the people who would.
Yeah, honestly. And if they did, I would worry. So I don't even want to know that they would or not.
However, if you want it, you can get a 3D modeled Coverville Brian right there.
Yeah, look at you.
This one actually needs to be sanded and finished, but
is that the one with the wiener?
Nope. I trimmed down the wiener actually, and this is 30 pounds ago. This is the before. I needed to go to I should find out where that company is and go do an updated one of these.
Oh, the circular scan thing, yeah. You should do
that.
that.
and go do an updated with my 35 pounds of filament less.
For those who don't remember this, Brian's first print of himself, for some reason that 3D scanner really captured his junk, and so you had to file it down because it was pretty.
Well,
pretty
it was I mean, I didn't have not manually file it down. I just opened the STL file and made a little bit of an adjustment. I'm impressed. I was flattered. Yeah. But
sure. They were too, clearly. They were super flattered by it.
Yeah, didn't need that kind of addition on there. Yeah, 3D Works is the company, or Works 3D, WERKS 3D.
Wow.
Got to see where they're going to be next.
Yeah, look for updated wiener file coming soon.
They're going to be at New Mexico Comic Expo 2019, Friday, August 16th. That's 2 days from now. So if you're going to the New Mexico Comic Expo at the Albuquerque Convention Center, you can go get scanned.
Do they have a whole list of their appearances? Are they coming to
They-
FanX here in Salt Lake or no? Can you tell?
Let's see. Starfest Convention. Oh, that was back in April. They don't mention any other ones beyond this weekend.
Oh,
They think very short term.
interesting.
Yeah, or let's see if it's on their events page. June, April. Yeah, no. They stopped there.
Weird.
Starfest, I could have gone. They'll be at they were at Denver Comic Con, which is not Denver Comic Con anymore.
What do they call it now?
It is the Pop Culture Con.
Oh, see, ours is
San Diego
FanX.
Comic Con.
Yeah, they got the name. They took it away now.
Yeah, they said you can't be Comic Con because we're only going to be Comic Con.
We have the exact same thing. So now we're Fan Expo, Pop Culture, and Comics Convention, I think is the full name.
There you go.
Kind of a bummer, but whatever.
Yeah, it was a bummer.
Thanks.
What
San
happened to the
Diego.
Geeks Con? That was fun. You and I spoke at the Geeks Con.
Yeah, they did. I want to say one more of those, and then I don't know what. Oh, I know what happened. The Comic Con, that was right before the official Comic Con thing started, and they absorbed those guys. They actually work there now for FanX, where it used to be
cool.
SLC Comic Con. But yeah,
Because they could have taken that name. That was a good, unique name.
yeah, they could have.
It's not quite the mouthful of FanX pop culture and goofy nerd stuff con.
You say Murder Con,
Nerd stuff.
Murder Stuff Con. One final story about skyrocketing avocado prices. I don't know if you've noticed this at your local grocer. Do you ever call him your grocer? Do you call him a grocer?
No,
Okay.
let's go to the grocer. Shall we go to our local grocer? That was back when one person apparently ran the entire supermarket.
Yep.
Just the grocer.
Yep. It's like the guys that used to put gas in your tank. It's a bygone era.
And he's not played by Dan Aykroyd, Scott.
No, that's the greatest grocer of all time.
That's the greatest the greatest grocer.
Oh, he's so good. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so here's something kind of weird. Because of the prices, there has been a rash of phony guacamole made with squash.
Phony guacamole.
Phony
Klinger, get out of here.
That's a total Colonel Potterism.
Major Houlihan, phony guacamole. Get out of my office.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. So the prices are spiking, and the fake stuff is showing up. This happened specifically to a cafe called El Tepeyac Cafe. El Tepeyac Cafe, I think. Anyway.
Sure.
Kim ate at Danny Trejo's taco place while she was in L.A., and she said they were really good.
Oh.
Yeah, just throw it out there.
Excellent.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hobo with the taco, is that what it's called?
Hobo with the
What's
taco.
Is it a hobo with a shotgun? Isn't that his?
No, that's the guy that just died. Rutger Hauer movie.
Right. What's the one?
Isn't it Badass?
Him on the bus. Is it Badass? Badass. Yes, Badass. That's right.
Right, and he did a. Who was in the second Badass?
It was Danny Glover, I think, was his buddy.
That is correct. Badass is a 2012 American action film written and directed by Craig Moss.
Badass.
It's not a great movie.
No. I think Hobo with a Shotgun is a far better title of a film than Badass.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind watching Hobo with a Shotgun again. I've seen it, but I don't remember much about it.
Oh, really? I haven't seen it.
Rutger Hauer's in it. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, this place. Let's see. In May, you could get a case of avocados for $30. Now they're at $65 to $75 a case.
Jeez.
At that price, he said he hasn't passed on to his customers, but the average shopper does feel it at the supermarket. Last month, an average of avocado was $2.18 each. Let's see. A year ago, the same time, $1.26. Like gas prices, crazy. Anyway, so somebody started putting squash in there and faking it and saying, "Here's your avocado, or here's your mushed up It's not like they didn't show up as avocados and then you'd open them and there'd
Right.
be somebody had filled them with something. It wasn't like that.
Right.
It was like
No,
the
they showed up
bags.
as squash and they just made
Yes.
guacamole from the squash.
Correct. And people were not so fooled. They were like,
Do you think they added green food coloring to make it look guacamole-like?
probably, sure.
Oh man.
I mean, I think
I would say like if a restaurant said we have a guacamole that's made from a combination of squash and avocado, I would totally try and let me try some of this because
I would too.
squash actually I think is 0 points and avocado is a couple points on the Weight Watchers scale, so that would actually be an improvement points wise for me.
That's a decent upsell, and squash is good for you. So do that.
Yes, exactly.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we are going to do recommendals because Tom's on vacation, so he won't be here.
I have a text story we can talk about if you want.
Do you? Okay.
We'll
We'll
do
totally
that,
get to that. And then we'll bring
Make it
Nicole
really
in.
quick.
That's fine. We'll do recommendals after that, which will be fun. Looking forward to it. Before all of that happens, though, we have to take a break and play a song. What do you have?
We do. It's we're required. We're required. Boy, I cannot talk today. Required by law to do this. You know, those people out there say, Brian, I really like everything else about TMS, but boy, you don't play enough heavy metal for Indie in the Middle. Those people are about to be happy. They're about to be satiated, Scott. They're about to be.
Could we say they're
pleased.
for those who are about to rock? We salute them. Is that what we're saying?
You could say that.
Okay.
Believe it or not, they know about heavy metal in Alberta, in actually grassland in Alberta, Canada. These guys are inspired by Metallica, big fans of James Hetfield. The band is called Embrace the Chaos, and this is a brand new release called called Fall Into Place. The album is called Streets of War. Here is Fall Into Place.
For the pursuit of pleasure in our leisure time, cars provide us a personal, a private transportation system.
A moment's pause to avoid setting booby traps.
The morning stream. It's high noon.
All right, we're back, everybody. Thank you for hanging about. Hey, I heard from Scott Fletcher over the weekend. I just wanted to give him a quick shout out.
Yeah,
because
how's he doing?
He's doing good. His daughter Kara is leaving for college, and that's a big deal.
Aww.
You know, big deal for Dad too, especially because she's leaving. He wanted me to know that the coffee mug she's taking with her is a Nerdtacular mug, and
Oh, very cool.
he just sounded in the message to be just a little maudlin, a little bit of Dad
A little
sad.
melancholy?
Mhm.
Sure.
Yeah. So we're thinking about you and hope that's all going all right. It's hard to have your.
It'll be
kid
even
move on.
sadder when she moves back. Take
Yep.
it from take it from someone who knows.
Oh, the sadness you'll feel when she returns home.
That's right, exactly. So really quick tech story that I thought was really interesting.
Yeah, what do you got?
This was something that a guy named Drugi was talking about at DEF CON this last weekend, which was going on at the same time as, as we know, because we talked about it with Jury yesterday, was going on at the same time as Brian's birthday weekend cavalcade.
Yeah. Brian Con,
this,
we call it.
Brian Con. Oh, that's great. Why don't we have Brian Con?
Yeah, you
Holy
should have
cow,
Brian
I love
Con.
it.
It's a great idea.
So this guy's a security researcher, and he decided to change his license plate to the word null, N-U-L-L.
Okay.
And he lives in California. He thought this will be great because, like, if I drive through a toll road, it'll flash my license plate, it'll say null, and I probably won't get charged for driving through a toll, right? Because it'll, the computer code is probably not smart enough to figure out that null is the license plate, and they might just say, "Oh, null, it's
right,
it's not a real plate," and don't send the thing. However, it kind of backfired because anytime there was a license plate that didn't get identified that had a parking violation, it was listed in the system as null. So instead of beating the system sent him more than $12,000 in unpaid traffic fines.
Amazing. That's amazing.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, that'll bite you right in the butt.
Yep.
Oops.
So he went ahead. He told the story at DEF CON. He had like a panel or something where I guess he showed photos and stuff and said, "Here's how I thought it would go, and unfortunately, here's how it went." And even after like he he went back to the system and like said, yeah, these 12,000 aren't mine. They said, oh, okay, sorry, our mistake. He went back home and got another 6,000 new fines.
That'll just haunt you forever if you don't fix it. You just keep having it.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's time to change that license plate to something else.
The number one definition for null is having no legal or binding force.
Really?
That's pretty cool.
Huh.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Listen to this.
No.
There you go. That's how you say it.
No.
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 Thank you for.
No.
Oh, man, this is a.
No.
I love dictionaries that speak the words to me.
Dude,
I don't
it's
know
just
why.
funny that it's never the same voice. It's like they just give somebody like 1,000 words to say, and then they get to move on, and somebody else comes in.
Yeah,
another
I love that.
Penis.
Oh, okay. What about this though? Plural of penis.
That guy did that one over the phone. It
Right.
sounds like.
Plural of penis is this.
Peenies.
Did you know that?
Peenies?
Peenies. Plural of peenies or penis is not penises. It's
Shut
peenies.
up.
That's what it says.
Shut up.
Peenies.
It says peenies. That's amazing.
Peenies.
I think it can go either way. It's because it says plural is either penis or peenies. But you can say peenies.
Peenies.
Huh. All right.
You can go through the gym one day, come out and go, man, there's sure a lot of old man
Peenies.
in there today. That's awesome. All right, learn something new.
Wow. Peenies. I thought it was peni.
Penile, penetrating
Penii.
platitude. I don't know. All right, let's get Nicole in here. Nicole's coming in hot. She's been cleared to land.
Knock, knock, knock. Peenies. Knock, knock, knock. Peenies.
Peenies.
Knock, knock, knock. Peenies.
Peenies. Looking for peenies. Peenies from heaven. This is all bad. All right, here's this deal right here. Hey, check it out. It's Nicole Spagnolo from also Colorado. Hello, Nicole. How are you? Oh.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
From the
There you
town
are.
of Also.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we totally
Yes,
can.
we sure can. Can you hear
you
us?
hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear us.
And we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
see you.
Okay.
Mark, we can hear her.
And we can see
I
Mark.
had Mark here just in case.
That's
Nice.
fantastic.
You had Mark's pelvis there, apparently. That's all we could really see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mark's crotch.
Mark wants me to ask a very important question to you, Brian.
Go for it.
Sure.
Are you playing the Star Trek game? Fleet Command.
No,
He said no.
On phones
Should
and
I?
stuff? iOS? Is that what he's talking about?
It's iOS. Yes, he's obsessed with
I'm
it.
playing
Fleet.
that game. I'm playing that.
Oh,
Fleet
Scott's playing it.
Command. Oh, yeah, you recommended it on the thing.
Yeah,
on the,
it's good. It's good.
App Slappy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He loves it.
It's really well made.
He's
It's
telling me all about his thing, his bases, and I'm like,
it's
I don't
pretty
care.
cool. It does a lot of cool stuff that you wouldn't expect it to do. It has a lot of the stupid free to play crap in it too, but you can get over that and play it. It's good. It's not bad. Well,
we'll check it out.
Having you on is always a pleasure. Thanks for being early today with no Tom. We had to
no problem.
shift things around. It's Recommendals. We talk about stuff we find on streaming services that we've watched, and then we recommend here on the program. And so today's no different. Brian, you usually start with a clip. Do you have any setup for this?
I do. This is something that just finished, and even though I haven't finished the finale, I'm most of the way through the finale, I feel very confident that this is something that I can recommend.
All right, here it is. Check it out.
There's only one way this can end. A rap battle.
All right, if that's Legion, who's the second guy? That sounds familiar.
That's Jason Matusek. See now, Matusek.
What is he
See, I'm
from?
pulling a Nicole. I cannot pronounce that guy's last name. Matusas.
I know his
Matusas.
voice. Something about his voice is very familiar, and I can't figure what it is.
Jason Matsoukas. There it is. Mantzoukas.
Tukas. My Tukas.
Jason Maitukas.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you recognize him if you saw him. He was on Parks and Rec. He was on The Good Place. Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
The Good Place.
Yeah. Anyway, he's hilarious, and he plays the big bad wolf in this episode that you're hearing the rap battle from, and of course that is Jermaine Clement from Flight of the Conchords.
He's so wonderful.
He's great. There's nothing that he can't do. Like if it's vampires and of course
I
Flight
finally
of the
did
Conchords.
watch your recommendal, What We Do in the Shadows, the series.
Yeah, the series.
I purchased it. It was amazing. The
It's
last, oh my God, it's so wonderful.
Yeah.
So
Right. You wouldn't think that it would be so good, like being based on a movie and not having, well, barely having any actor connection to the movies. But they found so many great people for that ensemble cast that it's fantastic.
Yeah. We had a Kiwi in the house yesterday, and I kept asking her why all this amazing talent comes out of New Zealand, and they don't really have a good answer for that. They just have amazing, talented people making really crazy, cool stuff, and whether it's Tiki Watiti or freaking Jermaine or Flight of the Conchords or Lord of the Rings and Peter Jackson, like whatever, that place is just cranking it. Like New Zealand, way to go, well done, we love you. So how is Legion season 3? Because I'm not even seen season 2 yet, so I feel like I'm way behind.
That's all right. And it's actually
Hulu, right? Hulu.
No, it's on FX. So if you have
it is on Hulu.
Well,
is it on?
Maybe not season 3.
Oh, is it only season 2 that's on 1 and 2 that's on Hulu?
Yeah, I think 1 and 2 are on Hulu.
Okay.
So start.
I'm
start
way
with
behind.
those, and then go. But actually, it's better that you binge watch them all together because there's stuff that happens at the end of season 2 that is a very major turn, a major turn for David Haller's character. And so you want to jump right into season 3 and see how that gets rectified because it is a dark turn. But the show, and again, I'm just about finished with the finale. That's something I have like in half an hour. But one of the cool things is that they pull some stuff from the source material from the comic books, specifically Charles Xavier and his interactions with Amal Farouk, the Shadow King, that I did not expect them to even touch. But if you're familiar with the comics, you know about their initial interaction, and seeing some of the stuff that they reference from the source material and show from the source material is like brilliantly handled.
Is Professor X in it? Like, does he show up in it?
Charles Xavier does appear in season 3, as does David's mom, Gabrielle. Gabriella.
That's awesome, dude. How cool is that?
Really, really cool.
All right.
He's called Charles. They haven't said his last name yet, but if you know who he is, you know who he is and what he does, because he does that. He does the things that Charles Xavier does.
Do what he do.
Yeah.
He do what he do.
Is it
he just doesn't get called Charles Xavier.
It's not an actor we know as, previously of playing Professor X, is it, or is it? I don't want to get anything away, I guess. Yeah.
So how far behind are you, Scott? I only watched season 1 of Legion.
Same. I need to catch up and watch 2 and then 3. Yeah, I'm behind. So I intend to. Because when I had heard that the thing was only going to go 3 seasons total, isn't that still the case?
No, I didn't.
I thought it was set for 3 seasons and that was it. But maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, either way, I was thinking, well, maybe I'll do is wait till there's like at least 2 bingeable seasons and then I'll just go nuts. So maybe I'll do it now. So yeah, it is over now. They're saying Sidian says that's it.
Yep. And he's played by Harry Lloyd, who you've seen in The Theory of Everything, Iron Lady. Let's see, Counterpart. Oh yeah, we just saw him in Counterpart, that show with J.K. Simmons. I almost said Rowling.
I thought you were gonna say. I'm like J.K. Rowling.
Viserys Targaryen in Game of Thrones. So that guy, Viserys, plays Charles Xavier, which is great.
So his hair, he's shaved. He's bald. Yeah.
He's not bald. No, he actually has hair. This is before he went bald.
Okay. So this is back in like First Class time, ish.
It is, yes.
Okay.
Pre First Class time. Basically, this stuff you see with Charles Xavier takes place before, or just as he's learning that he's not the only one out there with mutant powers.
Interesting. All right. I will watch this and catch up.
It's good. And it's a good, like you said, now is the best time to watch it and just binge season 2 right into season 3.
Kentucky Fried Computer, I can't tell if he's kidding. He says Professor X had an afro back in those days.
He's definitely kidding.
He didn't have an afro. That's a weird idea. I don't like it.
Definitely kidding. So season 2 on Hulu and then season 3 on the FX app, and might even be free to watch. I think if you have an FX account, you can pause and save like where you watch it, and it'll pick up from that point the next time you hit play. But otherwise, you're starting from the beginning and fast forwarding to where you were.
All right. Well, here's mine, and this is a bit of a cheat. This is a cheat, okay? Not that I didn't watch something because I did, and not that it's not streaming because it is, but it's a cheat in that I'm going to tell you a thing about it that's going to mislead you. It's a mini series on Netflix. There, you don't even know that I've misled you yet, but I have. So here it is, a mini series on Netflix, and as far as I know, a permanent one. Here you go. Here's the clip.
About 15 minutes has passed since we last left our characters. Joe Gage volunteered to take Smithers' dead body outside. Straws were drawn to see who'd help him. Obi lost. Chris, John Ruth, and Oswaldo had a vigorous debate about the legality of the self-defense murder that just transpired. Major Marquis Warren, who was supremely confident about the legality of what just transpired, ignored them, sat at the table by himself, and drank brandy.
Okay, any guesses?
sounds like more of a book on an audiobook than a Netflix miniseries.
Well, it's the only part of it that has any narration, and you would have heard this previously in the film version of this, but it was taken to Netflix with a deal between the director and Netflix to turn it into a multi-part miniseries instead of the full film that it was. So that was Quentin Tarantino.
And it's not, oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the Hateful Eight expanded version.
Correct.
Right?
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
That was Tarantino talking?
That was Tarantino talking, yes.
Extended version?
No, so it's both things. It's they okay, if you've seen the movie, you know that it is broken into chunks by subtitles anyway, which he does a lot in his movies.
There's 12 hateful people in the Netflix version.
So what he did is he said, "All right, I want to do director's cut changes to it. I want to put in a bunch of stuff that I cut out, but that's like a 4.5 hour movie or whatever."
Dang.
And so instead, what they did is they broke it into its logical chunks into a mini series, and that's now how it exists on that service anyway. It can still be watched as a film everywhere, but if you want to see it in these chunks, I highly, highly recommend it. I think it is fantastic and almost meant to be in this form. It kind of makes me wish that he would do more of this, not with his existing movies, but with new content and make more short, 6-episode chunks of content, because I loved it. I absolutely freaking loved it.
That's a cool way for him to transition from out of movie making and into something else, right? So go make your 10th movie, Quentin, and then move on to creating miniseries and stuff like that.
I would do that. If I were him, I would do that because I just think this really works. And it also, if you needed to take a break in the middle, you can, because you're between episodes. It's not a big deal. I ended up just ripping through the whole thing. But it's also one of his only, I think it's his only movie where there aren't a bunch of feet in it. There's no feet.
Yeah, because it's so cold.
Yeah, you can't have those.
Don't want to have any feet, exposed feet.
Exactly. So you don't really have to deal with the feet.
If you look really closely in the background, you'll see.
There's a couple of feet back there.
There's a painting of a foot on the wall.
Yeah.
There's a lot of footprints. In
You're doing you're doing Boomhauer. What's his name?
What's his name? Quagmire.
Quagmire. Yeah. Anyway, I really, really liked it, and I think it would be.
That's cool that they did that.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, and it's not like they did it without him. Like it's a joint project where he got to make all the calls and do all the stuff, and it really shows. And also, it's not the kind of a lot of director's cuts. You find out that there's a cut with extra stuff, and you go see it, and it feels just out of place. Like there's a reason you cut it in the first place, and why are you putting it back in? Kind of thing. Doesn't feel that way with this. It feels like lots of little bits were added back in, but they were part of stuff you already see and recognize, so you don't even really realize the stuff that's new. But it is definitely longer, and there's more to it, and it's a really great format, and I already really like that movie. And I think this makes it even better. So it's also a nice reminder that what's her name is so good in that. What's her name? The only woman. Probably.
Oh, Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Yeah, she's incredible in that movie.
She's really good.
So
especially when she spits on Sam Jackson.
Freaking Dom Ragu. She's just she spits on his letter to Lincoln, and then he punches her out of the coach. Remember
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Yes.
It's really, really good. Anyway, so there you go. My recommendation: The Hateful Eight, the miniseries version, or whatever they call. I forget what they call it.
It's the extended. It's called the extended.
The extended, and it's great stuff. All right.
The extended version.
Nicole, what did you bring with you today?
So I feel bad that I haven't been on the show for so long, and I had plans to be on the show, so I have all these movies backed up.
All right.
So
it's fine with me.
Here's the first one. You're not gonna guess it. It's subtitled, but it's worth the watch. I'm gonna put the link in the show notes or in the chat, Scott.
Okay.
Brian, look away.
Yeah,
Brian, this is gonna be a movie you need to watch with Tristan.
Oh, okay.
Well, good thing he's living
How
there.
to clean
Not that.
It's
Sorry.
the Wood Whisperer Guild Scholarship at woodwhisperer.com.
How to Wash Dishes, the film.
There you. Okay, sorry. Oh no.
All right, here it is for real. I'm playing it. Maybe. There we go.
Nope.
Ruoka olisi valmista. Tuutteko te syömään?
You boys look like a weird heavy metal band.
Yes, we are band.
Annan sille meidän demo. Päästään jätkät pelaa festareilla. Tää.
Lähtisikö joku päivän minun kanssa vaikka kahville?
No kyllä mulla aina
So
kahvi.
that's pretty much all the English there is in the movie.
Okay, it's all going to be...
Where he says, you look like you're a heavy metal band.
So what is this? Oh, Heavy Trip is the name.
So the movie is called Heavy Trip. You can watch this on Amazon Prime. It's hard to like put into words, but it is a funny movie. So Toro.
What language is it in? Oh, is it in Japanese?
So they're Finnish. They're a Finnish heavy metal band named Impaled Rectum. And,
okay.
Wow.
And
because of course.
So this is a group of 4 guys, and they've been together since high school, and they're really good at heavy metal. I'm not a particular fan of heavy metal, but there was something about
this particular strain is what, like screamo metal, right? Like it's different than this isn't
heavy metal,
Finnish death metal,
death metal. And they meet someone. So one of I think he's the bass player. He works at a reindeer slaughterhouse. I didn't realize that reindeer was like a source of meat in Finland, but it is.
All right.
So there's reindeer everywhere in Finland, apparently. So this guy from the heavy metal festival in Norway comes to get reindeer blood.
Okay.
And like comedy ensues, and there's like and they're trying to get their band together, and they've been practicing for like, I don't know, 13 years. And they have long hair, and they're in a really small town in Finland, and they get made fun of, and they're really outcasts. It's one of those underdog stories. I really enjoyed it. It was funny, weird. I don't mind reading subtitles. I find that certain movies, you just kind of you get over it, right?
Yeah, you get used to it so quick.
Yeah. So it's really fun. This is the synopsis. Toro, who's the lead singer, has very long hair, is trying to overcome his fears. So he's actually afraid of singing in public by leading the most unknown heavy metal band in Finland, Impaled Rectum, to the hottest metal festival in Norway. It includes heavy metal, grave robbing, Viking heaven, and an armed conflict between Finland and Norway. So watch it. It's wonderful. Amazon Prime. It's like you probably didn't even know it was there.
I'd never even heard of this.
No.
Brand new.
You'd think this would get recommended to me because I have been adding some music documentaries to the list to see. So I know this isn't a documentary, but it's
no.
But it seems like it would be recommended if you like.
Doesn't Patrick live in Finland now?
Yeah, he does right now. Wow.
I wonder if he's seen it.
That's a good question, and he knows the language, so he wouldn't have to do the subtitles. But the Finnish language is really wackadoo. Like, no offense to Finns anywhere, but that language is really hard to learn. Like, I know people who have tried to learn it. My sister Wendy's husband Adam knows a little Finnish, and it's just excruciatingly difficult language to learn. So I wonder how that's. I mean, what usually turns me off in subtitled movies is if it's a really, how do I put this? I don't want to offend anybody about their language, but like certain kinds of certain languages come off as kind of here, like a little bit of wackadoo, and then when you're reading, it's fine. But
That's just the Swedish chef.
Why no?
The Swedish, honestly, the Swedish chef has ruined us.
It kind of
It's
has.
his fault.
Yeah,
it's the Swedish chef fault.
It's Jim Henson's fault. All this time we knew
Yeah.
it. All right. Well, recommendation number 1 from Nicole. You have more, right?
Heavy trip. Oh no, I'm just gonna do the one. I'll save the
them?
next one. I'll save the
okay.
next one for
Oh, I
next
like
week.
that. You got like a little backup. I like it. That's good.
Yeah, I got a little backup.
Smart. We could use that.
Can I ask one question? What do they want the deer blood for? Or is that a spoiler?
I think no, it's not a spoiler. I think he's gonna use it for the heavy metal festival because he's metal, man.
Right. So something on stage, like drinking it, or
You're gonna drink it
Yeah.
and pulling
That
an
doesn't
Aussie.
come up. That's just why that's how he gets there.
Would you? What would it take? Under what circumstances would you drink warm reindeer blood? Let's say 8 ounces of it. What would it take, Nicole?
What circumstances?
Yeah. What would make you go, oh yeah, I'll do it for that?
God, I don't think I could. I think I would throw it back up like the minute it touched my mouth.
What if you only needed it down for like 10 seconds and then you could do whatever you
couldn't
want?
do
with
it. I couldn't do it.
I don't know if I could either.
Like,
Could you do it, Brian? Could you do thick, warm?
God, it's making my
Viscous
stomach.
deer blood.
You're making my stomach turn just talking about
Her
it.
stomach is turning.
My stomach is turning.
Your stomach is turning. All right. Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I'd need money. I'd need money to do that.
I need a lot of money. I need to like.
By the way,
yeah.
big thanks to Stephanie in the chat room. There's a 5-hour YouTube link of Swedish chef doing nothing but going bork, bork, bork. I just put it in. I just put it in the Discord there.
5 hours.
5 hours. 5 hours. Play a little bit of that,
I'm
Scott.
play a little bit of this here. And that just goes and goes for 5 hours.
That would
For
drive
5
me
hours.
Come on, get into it.
That's not even fun to listen to.
No, it's not at all. It's horrendous. It's horrendous.
At least when you're watching him on the Muppet Show, he's like bork to bork to bork. Like
Yeah.
he has inflection in the bork.
Yeah.
It's my new car alarm.
Yeah. No, this is what they should have used at Waco, Texas, so they would have had the big giant firefight. Should have blared that at midnight.
Guantanamo.
If you come out, we'll stop playing
Just
come out now with your guns.
Oh, it's only 5 minutes, not 5 hours.
Oh, 5 minutes. Okay.
Said.
If that was
5 minutes, okay.
If that was 5 hours.
Still 5 minutes too much.
Even YouTube can't deal with that.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, Nicole, this is great. I can't wait to see what we get next week here on Recommendals. And if you follow her on Twitter at Nicole Spag, she will post what we talked about today, which will be equally fantastic. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. And is there anything else you want to say in final tude before I hang up on you?
I just wanted to, solidarity to all the parents that are getting ready for back to school. Mine just went out this morning.
Nice.
Back to school. I can't believe it's already here.
Get some cute pictures. Always good. It's always good to get cute pictures on
my
back to school
son.
day.
Yeah, my son is great at the picture taking. My daughter, not so much. She basically was like, she put her lunchbox over her face and was like, "Get out of here, mom."
That's
So,
hilarious. Oh man.
What can you do? But take a picture of a lunchbox.
There you go.
Kids, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I hope they are well educated today, and we will see you in One Earth Week. Bye now. All right. Are you? Yeah, there you are. You weren't focused for some reason, but now you are.
I'm unfocused, Scott. I'm unfocused.
I am
and
also
unbalanced.
unfocused. Well, let me give you an email to help focus everybody from Stephanie, who wrote in and said, "Hey, small correction. Hi, Scott. Just a wee correction. Robert Atkins of the Atkins diet fame did not die of a heart attack. I think I talked about this when Dan was here and you were gone.
Yes.
I think.
No. I think you're right. Because did you do a show Friday with Dan?
Yeah, we did it was all like 100% pure medical and Gen Con. That was it. That's all we did.
Nice. So I got to listen to that.
We didn't even do music. It was like this straight like chat with Dan.
What are you gonna do? Play another cover of Africa? Come on.
Right. People are sick of me. Anyway, he says, did not die of a heart attack, as I had stated, and did not promote an all-meat diet. Robert Atkins succumbed to a head injury when he slipped on the ice outside of his home in New York. Love the show, and who would you... What? Love the show, and no, you would like to be correct. Okay, there you go. I hope you make an update to your statement, as the low-carb diet that Atkins promoted has promoted a healthy benefit to many, many people. Love the show and all that you talk about, Stephanie. All right, Stephanie, here's my question, though. I still think it was an all meat diet though. So let's say I was wrong about his death. I didn't know he
But
banged
that's
his
not
head.
what he. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, Atkins
Wasn't it?
diet.
Yeah, I thought it was an all protein diet, which
I thought it was all meat all the time, but maybe the protein bit is let's see. All about Atkins meat diet and protein. Okay, so it includes tofu, nuts, beans, anything with protein. Was it a diet plan? I mean, I guess you can have other things besides meat. The point was though that it's mostly meat, right? Isn't that the main deal?
I thought so. Yeah, I'm looking to see. You just basically cut out carbs.
Yeah, it's just a no carb diet. So I assume that means you can just go to town on a steak anytime you feel like it. Right?
Right.
And paleo is more veggies. That's true. I didn't know that. But paleo really focuses on like what kind of stuff can you gather from the land.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Nuts and berries and the animals included, but like eat like a caveman basically.
Because it's named after caveman time.
That's
Scott.
right. Caveman and a caveman. All right. Well, we've done it. We've answered that email by more ignorance on my part, but you're right. You're right. You're right, Stephanie. I was wrong, especially about his death. I had heard he died of a heart attack. I had that completely wrong in my head. As far as I knew, that was just truth, but clearly not. Okay. What else? That's it. That's all your emails for today. If you want to send your own in, themorningstream@gmail.com. Head on over to our site, frogpants.com/TMS. And if you like this show and you want to support it and see it thrive, patreon.com/TMS. Brian, we should leave, but we can't until you play a song. So what do you got?
Sure. Well, Dan wrote in from Calgary and said, my wife Danielle and I are celebrating our 15th wedding anniversary on August 14th. And we'd love to hear a cover of our wedding song, The Luckiest by Ben Folds. She's the rocket to my Groot, and I truly am the luckiest to have built the life we have together. Also, is it too early to get a fish sandwich?
Oh, man. Yes. I mean, no. Hold on.
I like to produce a large fish sandwich. Thank you.
That's not it.
I haven't heard that one.
Wait, why? What's the... Oh, hold on. Sandwich. Too early.
Hey, it's too early to get a fish sandwich.
There you go.
That's the fastest you've ever found that clip.
Yeah, I don't know why that one's so deep down there, but it is. Anyway.
Perfect. Muchas gracias, signed Dan. All right, so The Luckiest by Ben Folds. I've got a great version of this song performed by Sarah Gazarek. This is from her 2012 album Blossom and Bee. It's one of my favorite styles. Really smooth, sweet vocals backed by nothing much more than a bass guitar, a stand-up upright bass. Just dig this so much. Here's The Luckiest by Sarah Gazarek.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow with a new show. I think Wendy's back. Yeah, we should have all that tomorrow, I think.
Okay.
It's a
all
week.
All
and a
that
half.
Wendy?
Yeah,
we should have all that Wendy.
All that Wendy tonight on NBC. And she's here next like a week and a half. She's actually physically here, and we'll see if we get to do anything with the show. Yeah, that could be fun. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you next time. This show is part of the Frog Pants Network.
Frog Pants Network.
Get more shows like this at frogpants.com.
I'm so sick of these mother demons.
Man, you cannot stop with those sunflower seeds. You're hooked.
I
Now
can't
I'm
stop.
hooked.
I can't stop eating them. I'm addicted to them. They're really good. Once you get past the kind of, these are like taco sauce flavored. Now I just want them all the time.
I think the taco sauce flavor makes me want them more.
I think that's a fair. That's a fair assessment.
It just makes me want them more, Scott.
That's how I feel.
Show titles.
All right. Let's